30 took off. It took off today. So I'm gonna look for a setup on 30 and I'm gonna look for one on Nas. Hold on. I'm still in gold too.
You
Any,
gonna hold on?
huh?
When? How long you gonna hold on to it?
To hit profit. I'm holding it. Because gold is trending up. It's gotta come back up. I'm just holding to hit profit. I already set my stop into profit. I'm just gonna hold it. That's where it previously sold from right here. And it's also the 4 hour order block, 4 hour sell order block. It pulled back a little earlier today, but continue. But this was your entry right here for gold. Like if you wasn't in, this would have been when you would have got in right here. It's been
At
that's it.
32.80,
That,
right?
that's like 33.25. Yeah, around 30.
3.
Yeah. If it pulls back though to the line right here, hold on. If it don't break the midweek, that would be another entry right here. Like to take another entry. Yeah, right around here. And set the stop up. They're like right there. So it's not too late for y'all to get in. Like tomorrow. I'm holding it because gold's been trending up since 20 November 2022. You can't go bad with a buy position on gold. Just secure your profit on the way up. But that would be a position right there to get in for gold. Like 339 over low. But wait till around London. At 6 o'clock around London, start looking for a position there. It's touched that order block. Certain the order block. It may reject out of this order block right here because the volume that came out of this one. You see this? This candle that sold out of this one. This is a heavy sell area where Nas is at right now. So if it doesn't break this order block, I will anticipate for this to be selling. Let me readjust the chart too because it made a new high on the weekly. But if it doesn't break this, then it may pull back right here. New high is the new high is 19. 364.
Big four.
This meeting is being recorded.
364. Stop. 4.84. Echo and Dad. We're gonna beat that change right now. You want to go outside, don't you? Yeah, 4. And the low is 17,597. 993. So the midweek is now 18,481.39. That's the 0.5 area now for the week. Can you stop? Can you stop? Thank you. You know you're strong, but you don't need to mess with my computers. You don't need to lift it up. So around 10, if it doesn't break this order block, like how it's rejected now, if it doesn't break this one, I'm anticipating for it to sell tomorrow because of this right here. How the volume of sales that came from this order block before. Bless you. So for Nas, if this doesn't break, I anticipate it to sell. We got a lot of buy volume right now. Right now we're seeing it pull back on a lower time frame. Let's see if the pullback continues. If it pulls back during Sydney, it might continue to buy up, but it gotta break this. It gotta break that area. I'm gonna be looking at it more towards New York to see how it's doing. This US 30 right now is rejecting this order block right now. This 4-hour one that is in right here. Had a lot of sell volume come out of this area. So, see if it breaks. Came in here and sold from this area before on Wednesday. It wicked into this area on Wednesday and sold from here. See? It wicked right past it, made a new high, and then sold. And it's in the same area again. And even though it's not there, this is the order block over here. At the top here. This is the area of sell. So if it don't break this, where is that? May very well sell tomorrow. But I'm gonna be looking at it more towards New York session to see if it breaks. I'm gonna be looking at 30 for a sell tomorrow. But I'm gonna post it more towards when New York open. And this was a small pullback on Bitcoin. It might have seemed like a heavy pull. I thought it was gonna start selling because it did this right here. These wicks right here was like unclear price action. I thought it was gonna start selling, but it didn't really sell much. And the buy is still going, but it needs to break this area where it's at. Let's see, this is the order block over there. This is the area now that need a break. This is the daily order block that it bought from, and this is the one that needs to break. It wicked into here the other day and sold from it. So we needed to break this area here for the buy to continue for Bitcoin. We gotta break this. There's a lot of sell volume came from here. A lot. So it really gotta break this. And when it do break this, it's gonna break with force. That's the area that it got a lot of sell volume from. So for the buy to continue, it gotta for the buy to continue on Bitcoin, it need to break that area. Which is did you close out your Bitcoin trade, Adriel? Let's see.
Yeah, I closed out. I closed out Bitcoin. I was scared as shit that day. But looking at Bitcoin there, I was like, oh my God. I just was like,
That
you know
pullback.
what? I had to, yeah. I just was like, damn, I just got to train myself to not, be upset the fact that I closed out
But you closed
because,
in profit though, didn't you?
oh yeah, for sure. So I just look at it as a long-term thing. I'm not just trying to play the
Nah,
lottery here.
nah. It's not a lottery. It's not a lottery. If you close out in profit, you good. You good. It's not a lottery. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you can catch another position because it is pulling back. So I will look for a position. I wanted to break this area. So that area, this
But
right here is where it got to break for real. But I just know with Bitcoin, when it break one of these other blocks, it gotta break it with like heavy force. Like it's gonna be a strong buy when it breaks this area right here.
so this afternoon, I don't know what time it was. I can't remember what time it was, but this afternoon I was watching Bitcoin pull back. I think Bitcoin did pull back this afternoon. I gotta double check.
It usually
But
puts back in the afternoon when London closes. Right after London closes, it closes back.
oh yeah, it was definitely Bitcoin. So what happened was while it was pulling back, I felt like I seen a clear area to take a trade, but I end up getting stopped out. It stopped me out. So I just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait in the morning to rock this thing again.
Oh, you talking about over here in the afternoon? Like you probably got into
Yeah,
it. Yeah, if you got in like right here, that would have been high.
yeah. Let me check my joint, but I definitely got stopped out because I seen
This
an
is
order
around
block.
the time where it start pulling back. After London, you can bet that next candle is your pullback. It's like damn near all the time that shit pull back after London closes. That's when you want to take if you needed to like get in on a pullback, that's the pullback time right there after London.
What time is that again?
So London closes at noon, but like after London. So if London closed at noon and like you looking at the next candle, the next like we on a 1 hour here, so the next candle would have been this 1 o'clock candle. But you want to wait to see when it's going to start rejecting after London close because usually the market start having some pullback around that time on most USD pairs because it's like especially here. Like I seen it do it on the 30. I seen it do it on Nas. Like right around London session, when the London market closes, it seemed like the market start pulling back in the afternoon.
Like 12 o'clock, you said.
Yeah, after 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock. Not at right at 12. Like after 12 o'clock, you'll start seeing the pullback. On Friday, that shit happened early though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It happened before 12 o'clock on Friday. Friday is one of them days where you kind of playing Russian roulette in the market. Um, So I only trade on Fridays if some makeup type of thing. But I don't trade. I don't take trades on Friday. Friday is like sometime the market got to have a nice clean setup on Friday. Friday might be a time where I'm getting in to like hold the trade to next week. I'm not getting in a Friday trade and anticipating but to hit on Friday. If I'm getting in a trade on Friday, I'm getting in a trade that I'm going to hold into next week. The Bitcoin run all weekend, and with Bitcoin, I don't be liking how Bitcoin move on Saturdays. Sometimes it make a nice move, and sometimes it just move like this sideways movement on Saturday. No, you could trade it on Saturday, but it's not always a good move on Saturday. It just kind of moves sideways. So Bitcoin pull back, y'all can catch another buy on here. But short position for pullback. It look like it's starting to. It is trending up, so I will look for a buy on Bitcoin tomorrow. I will look for a buy tomorrow on Bitcoin. So around 8 o'clock, let the market pull back and be looking for a buy for Bitcoin. Look to see what it's gonna do up and past this order block. But they need to break that 99 mark. Let that bitch rally. You never know. Be smart. But for gold, right around here, right around that midweek area, will be your entry. Keep looking for if Nas don't break this area right here, this like 17, 739, 720 area, then I will looking for a sell. But it gotta break this. This is the area, the 700 areas with the area gotta break. But if it doesn't, then it's gonna sell. But more towards New York, I'm gonna be looking for Nas and for the 30. I drop the entries in the morning, but they typically follow each other. Right now, look like 30 is rejecting this area. We'll see in the morning. Any other ones y'all want me to look at for tonight? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and end it out. That's a buy on gold for US 30 and for Nas. I'm gonna be dropping the entries in the morning. And for Bitcoin, wait for the pullback before you enter in for the buy. It's over and out. Let's get this bag, y'all.
Let's get this money.
Get this money, money, money.